right, good morning. Good morning. It is 3:10 a.m. It's Friday, May 8th, 2020. I'm on my way to the gym right now. You know, I'm learning a couple things. One is you can't save everybody. Some people you have to deal with at a distance, because whatever trauma they're suffering is not your problem. It's not your battle. The other things that I'm learning is that it's better to forgive and forget than to hold on to a grudge. And another thing is that when you have hate or anger, animosity, envy, jealousy, if you have those things in your heart, it blocks the opportunity that's right before you. You know, think of jealousy, anger, and you really have to ask yourself if these are things that you have, because it shouldn't be hard to congratulate other people when you see that they have done good. I know people have the tendency on social media to see that somebody else has accomplished something great and to simply blow by their page and not really acknowledge it. I know it happens to me all the time, because I'm gonna be honest, I have a lot of great things that happen to me. Even if they're not great to you, they're great to me. And so if you ever want to identify if there's things inside of you that appear to be jealousy or anger or envy, there's certain traits that you'll exhibit that will make that very evident. But when you do it, you create this almost like wall. And the wall is so thick that you can't see everything that you have coming to you that's literally standing right on the other side of it, because you are blinded by this way that you want to be. I was listening to Miles Monroe this morning. I never listened to him. I don't know why. I just never do. And he remembers hearing something from Bill Cosby about golf, and how Bill Cosby was demeaning golf by saying, "It's so stupid. It's grown men out here hitting this little tiny ball with this stick and then chasing it down and trying to hit it again." And Miles Monroe said, "I remember walking around repeating those same sentiments. Baseball's so stupid. All these grown men walking around with this little bitty ball, hitting it with a stick. Give me a break." Until one day he was introduced to this game that somebody had told him was a stupid game. And he realized all the people who were making money and making deals were on this golf course playing this, what he believed to be a stupid game. I remember growing up, my dad saying baseball wasn't like a real sport. It's stupid. Sit there, hit the ball with a stick. And I remember repeating that same thing. And the day when I started realizing that sometimes people and what they say plays a bigger role in how you see life than you thought when they said it, that you give more credibility to it, when I started realizing that the power of words left marks. And I challenged that. The same way Miles Monroe challenged, or was challenged and confronted with the actual beauty of the game. You start to realize that not everything that people say or do is true, and sometimes you have to break away from those stereotypes and those thoughts and feelings, because they become poison, and the poison ends up blocking the blessing. I'm a firm believer, and I've tested this on many levels, about the fact that what you need is already there in front of you. And I've tested on small levels, when it was like, I bought a stapler a year ago. It sat in a box. Yesterday I needed to staple some papers together to give to a client, and there it was. Just on a very small level. Or sometimes when my money had got real tight, before I started paying attention to my finances, I would open up other accounts, and there'd be accounts where there'd be a little bit of money here, a little bit of money there. It'd be all over the place. And that money was able to get me through. You're called to do things well before you actually need to use them. Your responsibility is not to pull other people out of their own funk. People's responsibility to themselves is to recognize their habits, their traits. If they have jealousy, anger, envy in their heart. It's to fix those things, because at the end of the day, the only person that it hurts is the person that's acting that way.